Good morning, welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We have some foggy conditions out there this morning, and it continues to see this fog through the mid-morning hours. It'll start to burn off most likely after 9 to 10 o'clock this morning, and then we'll see just mostly cloudy skies for the afternoon hours before we have some rain showers moving the region for the evening hours today. Looking at our current observations across the region as well as a radar infrared satellite, you can see abundance of upper level cloudiness across the region this morning. That's going to continue to stream across the area. Not really seeing the low level cloudiness on the infrared satellite this morning, but we do have that fog in the region. Have some rain showers currently across central and western portions of North Carolina. It's going to be moving towards our region for the evening hours today. Winds are light out there this morning, northwesterly about 3 to 6 knots this morning, turning more easterly this afternoon. Will remain light throughout the day today. Temperatures will rise from the lower 40s this morning into the mid 50s for the afternoon hours, depending if that fog does break up quick enough. If it does linger across the region, should be seeing temperatures a little bit cooler than the mid 50s. Our surface analysis as of 9Z this morning, we have a boundary across the deep south that's going to allow for some moisture moving up into our region as an upper level disturbance moves towards our area. That's going to provide us with increasing cloud cover for the afternoon hours as well as a chance of rain showers by the evening. And this system is going to be a slow moving system moving through our region for the weekend, giving us cloudy conditions with periods of rain showers throughout the entire weekend. Looking at our reflectivity for the afternoon, what the radar may look like, you can see by about 1 o'clock during the afternoon, going to have some upper level moisture streaming in the region. This is most likely just depicted of some virga moving over the area. Then we move into the evening hours at 7 o'clock. You can see some showers, moderate intensity, starting to move towards the region from the south. And then I'll continue to do so through the overnight hours, and we'll have a chance of some heavier rainfall as we move in the overnight time period, as we have a fairly strong boundary moving through the region. And looks like during that time period of heavier rainfall, could be seeing some breezier northeast to easterly winds across the region. And by tomorrow morning, we'll continue to see that rainfall across the area. This model is kind of overdoing the rainfall by tomorrow morning, but depicting the heavier chances of rainfall tonight fairly well. Looking at our current observation this morning, we have a ceiling at 200 feet with a half a mile statute visibility, a broken deck out there with some fog. Our winds out at 290 degrees at 3 knots, temperature 40 degrees, and relative humidity at 91%. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have a red condition for the fog this morning, possibility of a lingering in the early afternoon hours, but I do expect it to burn off by the afternoon hours. There's a slight chance of that occurring. Highs around 55 degrees today. Looking at cloudy conditions and then introduction of rainfall as we move after 1800 local today, and then likely scenario with red condition for rainfall for the overnight hours tonight. Seeing our low during the evening at around 48 degrees, and then temperatures rising overnight in the lower to mid 50s. Our winds will be fairly light throughout the day today. As I mentioned, we'll see that wind increase during the overnight time period as that boundary moves through the region, and winds will be out of the east to possibly northeast and peaking tomorrow morning 9 to 14 knots, gusting at 23 knots, so a yellow for our winds tomorrow morning. The wind forecast is very tricky and a lot of uncertainty in the models where this boundary does set up. It does look like it will be just north of the Wallops region tomorrow morning. If that boundary is a little bit farther to the south, we'll be seeing winds most likely over 25 knots with the gust tomorrow morning. So it all depends on where that boundary sets up, and looks like it's a matter of about 10 to 15 miles of whether we'll be seeing those winds above that 25 knot criteria tomorrow morning. As for our ceilings tonight, we'll see conditions around that 500-foot level with the rainfall in the area, and we do have a chance of the heavy rainfall as was depicted on the model output shown earlier. Our 24-hour terminal forecast is quite involved this morning with multiple decks of clouds across the region. Just be seeing cloudy skies today, VFR conditions most likely for the afternoon hours after we see this fog burn off. Then we'll see ceilings drop down to 2,000 feet during the evening hours of rain showers, and then we'll see our ceilings really drop off during the overnight hours, with possibility of ceilings around 500 feet, with light rainfall and a chance of heavy rainfall after 2300 local. Our tides are a half to 1 foot above normal, and looking into the weekend, we'll have cloudy skies, slightly breezy winds, rain showers and drizzle likely, periods of fog likely during the morning on Saturday. Have a high of 58 degrees, red for precip. A possibility we have those winds over 25 knots. That mentions it is a very uncertain forecast. Those winds for tomorrow morning, and we'll most likely be seeing those periods of fog across the region and ceilings below 500 feet, especially during the morning on Saturday. Saturday night, we'll see cloudy skies, a chance of light rain showers, periods of fog and low cloudiness, likely a low of 50 degrees. Orange for our precipitation and for our ceilings and visibilities. And Sunday, we'll see cloudy skies, a chance of scattered rain showers, abundant low cloudiness across the region, slightly breezy late with some northwesterly flow developing during the late afternoon evening hours. We'll see a high of 53 degrees on Sunday. Yellow for precipitation and for ceilings and visibility. Right now, Sunday is still uncertain whether that rainfall really moves in the region. Looks like an upper level disturbance is going to move right overhead, and that should give us a decent chance of an isolated to scattered shower across the region. That's going to complete the 8:15 daily operations weather brief. We're back at 10 o'clock to look at the next 7 days.